أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم ترى إلى الملأ من بني إسرائيل من بعد موسى إذ قالوا لنبي لهم ابعث لنا ملكا نقاتل في سبيل الله قال هل عصيتم إن كتب عليكم القتال ألا تقاتلوا قالوا وما لنا ألا نقاتل في سبيل الله وقد أخرجنا من ديارنا وأبنائنا فلما كتب عليهم القتال تولوا إلا قليلا منهم والله عليم بالظالمين. Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I recited Surah Baqarah, Ayat number 246. In this ayat, Allah tells us about the Bani Israel after about 300 years of Musa alayhi salam. The Bani Israel people, they left Sirat-e-Mustaqim. They were not obedient of Allah. They started worshipping idols and statues. They left the real path of Islam and they were involved in different type of evils within the society. So the bad situation was so much, Allah became angry, and those people, they suffer so much losses that their land was captured by an other king and his companions, whose name was Jalut, and he was belonging to the nation Amalka. And those people, they occupied their land, and they occupied their children also and kicked them out from their land. So Bani Israel suffered because of disobedience of Allah and prophets of Allah. So this is a special message for us, that we should be obedient to Allah and Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and we have to follow every time in our daily life what we got from Sunnah of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the Sharia of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that has been given to us. We have to follow it completely and fully. So we read this one. Allah said, Alam tara ilal mala'i. Have you seen those people? You know the Alam tara, have you not seen? Ilal mala, ila mean toward, mala mean the people who were the rich people, the special people, like the people who has the special status in the society. So those people are mala'a. So these special people who were in the society of Bani Israel, and those people, Allah said, Alam tara ilal mala'i. Have you not seen those people? Mim Bani Israel, from Bani Israel, Mim de Musa, after Musa alayhi salam. Is Kalu, when they said, Le Nabiyyin lahum, to their Nabi, to the Prophet, to their Prophet. They said to their Prophet, lahum mub'as lana malikan. They said, please appoint for us a king, a commander. Nuqatil fi sabilillah. So we should fight in the way of Allah. Qala, the Prophet alayhi salam, he said, Hal asaytum, it look like that in kutiba lakumul kitalo, when you will be commanded to fight, Allah tuqatilu, it look like that you will not able to fight then. The Prophet said, Qalu wama lana, they said, wama lana, how it may be for us, Allah nuqatila fi sabilillah, how we will not be able to fight in the way of Allah. Waqad ukhrijna, and these people who has taken away or who drove out us min diyarina, from our cities or from our houses, wa abnaina, and from our children, from our sons. Falamma kutiba alayhimul kitalu. Falamma, when it was made compulsory for them to fight, tawallaw, then they turned away, illa qalilam minhum, but some of them, they were with the king that was appointed. Wallahu alimum bizzalimin, and Allah alim, Allah knows completely bizzalimin, the people who are oppressors, who are wrongdoers. So here we understand that Allah said, Alam tara ilal mala'i min bani Israila min ba'di Musa iz qalu li nabiyyin lahum mub'as lana malikan nuqatil fi sabilillah قال هل أسيتم إن كتب عليكم القتال ألا تقاتلوا قالوا وما لنا إلا نقاتل في سبيل الله وقد أخرجنا من ديارنا وأبنائنا فلما كتب عليهم القتال تولوا إلا قليلا منهم والله عليم بالظالمين. So Allah said, have you not seen assembly of the children of Yaqub alayhi salam after the time of Musa alayhi salam, when they said to the Prophet, appoint a king for us, and we will fight in the way of Allah. He said, the Prophet said, it look like that you will avoid fighting if fighting is prescribed for you. They said, why will why we will not to fight in the cause of Allah when we have been driven out from our homes and from our children. But when fighting was prescribed, fighting became compulsory for them, so they turned away except for few of them. Allah knows completely the wrongdoers, the oppressors. Musa alayhi salam, after about 300 years, so after Musa alayhi salam, Yusha bin Nun alayhi salam, he came, then Caleb alayhi salam, he came, then Huzkail alayhi salam came, then uh, Ilyas alayhi salam came, then Al-Yasa alayhi salam came, then after that, then Shmuel alayhi salam. He was the prophet at that time when this incident which have been explained in this ayat. So at that time from Bani Israel the prophet was Shumail alayhi salam. So these people who were the rich people at that time, rich people like financially rich people and who's with the status who were rich people within the society of Bani Israel, and those people they went to the prophet Shmuel alayhi salam, and they said because these people who belong to the nation other nation Amalka, and uh, they are torturing us under the uh, under the auspices of under the control of Jalut king. So they said that please you can appoint one king between us, so among us, so that we may follow him and make him as a commander as an army, and we will follow him, and then we want to fight with the Jalut, and we want to return our land and property back from the Jalut and his other people who occupied it. So so these people they were living in Palestine, and the king who was torturing them and who occupied their land, so from Egypt and Palestine. So this way, uh, so what happened? So then Prophet Shumail alayhi salam he requested Allah, and with the command of Allah he appointed a person whose name was Talut. So Talut radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he was the best person in the eyes of Allah. So he was appointed as their king by uh, Shumail alayhi salam. So when he appointed these people, Bani Israel, they said he is poor person. He is not a rich person. We were expecting that he will be the rich one. And the other thing, and then the Shumail alayhi salam, he said that you can see him. Allah gave him the knowledge. Allah gave him the health. He is strong. He has, mashallah, strong body also. So he is the best person for you because he is the selection of Allah, and you have to follow him. And then when the Prophet alayhi salam he said to them, and then they followed him, and so under his control, and the army was uh, trained, and then army they followed him to the battlefield. So when the people from Bani Israel, these people, they were going to fight with Talut radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and at that time there was a canal, a stream on the way, and Talut radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he said, you are not allowed to drink water from it, but only if you want to drink, you can take it in your hand little bit. If that will come in your fist, you have to drink that one, not more than that. So the water was, mostly it was the need of a human being when you are going on the way. So it was the need of the people also, but it was a test from Allah. And this way, Talut, what he said, it was not from him, it was the command under the under through the prophet under the command of Allah. So that was command of Allah. So when he said, and um, only a few people, they 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 were not to drink the water, but mostly the people, they drank a lot of water. And then when they were near the battlefield to fight with the enemy, that time those people who drank lot of water, they said, we have no any capability and energy in our body to fight the enemy. So 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 we are not able to fight him. And then at that time, only a few people who were left, they were about 313. They said to Talut that we are ready to fight with the enemy. We understand that with the command of Allah, with the special help from Allah, and we will be successful, inshallah. And that time they fought with the enemy of Jalut and his army, and they were succeeded. And they defeated the army of Jalut, and Jalut was killed by Dawood alayhi salam. So Dawood alayhi salam, he was not prophet at that time, but he was a young boy, about teenage, and he has thrown a pebble through his special device. Then and the Jalut, who was under the uh, under the shield of iron, so he was only the eyes were open, so his pebble went through the eyes and inside his head, and it has his head been broken down. And the pebble has gone through his eyes from towards the head. So then he died at that time. So this was the best uh, position of Dawood alayhi salam, that Alhamdulillah he became more popular because he killed the leader or the commander of the enemy Jalut. So then after Talut, he got the kingdom also. So this is the incident that have been described in this ayat. So this way Allah said, Wallahu alimum bizzalimin. Allah said those people who were with the Bani Israel army, and when Allah said that you are not allowed to drink water from the stream, when the commander, the Shumail alayhi salam, but he said to Talut and Talut alayhi salam, Talut said to them that you are not allowed to drink water, but they have drank water. And the people who drank water, so those people were called Zalimin, and because they were unable to fight, because the energy that is needed to fight, that has gone from their body, and they were helpless, they were not with power. So this way their life became not good. So in a position to fight for uh, for for their own area with the Jalut. So this way we got message from here that the we have to follow the command of Allah. And sometime when we find something good, so sometime is a test for us. So we should follow Allah's command, whatever is given to us. So we must follow it completely and fully. So even when there is any trouble, any problem to us, but if problem comes or anything come to us, but we should face that one, but we should not leave the command of Allah. We should follow it at every cost. So that is the message here, and also the big message in this, that the Bani Israel, they left the path of Sirat Mustaqim. This way they suffered a lot, and we should not suffer if we are to follow the Sirat Mustaqim. So we have to follow Sharia completely and fully, and apply in our daily life, in our daily activities, so that we may be good people in the eyes of Allah, and at the day of judgment we should get the benefit of it, inshallah. Ameen.